Roderick Angle here, real estate agent in Long Island City, but I'm currently quarantined in the Catskills. Today I'm going to talk to you about how to look great online. You know, with social distancing in place, unfortunately, the world is moving very quickly to exclusively online interactions. It's more important than ever to consider how you're presenting yourself online. Whether you're having a critical business meeting or just catching up with friends and family on Zoom or Facetime or Skype, how you present yourself can have a profound effect on the impression you make on other people. It can even make the difference between success and failure in a critical business interaction. Some of you guys may know that I spent 25 years working as a fashion photographer in New York City, so I know a thing or two about lighting, lenses, and helping people look great in front of the camera. Today I'm going to bring you my 7 tips for how to look great and have successful communications online. Hey guys, before we get there, do me a favor, press that little subscribe button and press that little bell so you get notifications when I post a new video. I'm posting every week from the Catskills, and I'll be posting from Long Island City once we get back to normal. And remember, if you want to know about real estate in New York City, give me a call, shoot me a text, give me a shout. My information is in the description below. Okay, tip number 1, don't neglect your personal grooming regimen. You want to make sure that you look great so you feel great. Just because you don't have to go out of the house doesn't mean you don't have to get ready. That means shower, shaving, doing your hair, ladies putting on some makeup. Gentlemen, now is not the time to grow a beard. If you're not a beard guy, shave. It's very important to present yourself like you would walking into another person's place of business or another person's home. Like I said, if you look great, you feel great, you're going to come across really well. Okay, so the second thing I want to tell you, and this I think is really the most important, is lighting. You need to have really good lighting so that you can come across clearly on a video conference. You want to have really good lighting on your face, so A, you look good, and B, people can see you clearly. You want to be able to communicate with people. You want them to be able to see your expressions. You want them to see your intentions behind your words. So if you have really good lighting, that's really going to help with that. So for me, natural light is key. I don't like these little, onboard lights, LEDs or whatever. I mean, if you're going to get some sort of artificial light, it really needs to be a big source. Ideally, natural light is key. I want a big window, and placement is key. You want to have the light streaming in directly onto your face. Basically, you're here, camera's here, and light is there. Camera goes right in between you and the lighting source. So for right now, I'm looking out at a nice big window there. The light is streaming in on my face. It's evenly and softly illuminating my face. I have the camera directly in between myself and the light. Tip number 3, and this is very important and people don't think about it, is camera angle. Don't have the laptop camera shooting up into your chin. It's a very unflattering perspective. You want to come across sympathetically. So you need to have the camera a little bit higher than your face and shooting directly into your eyes. People communicate through their eyes, so they want to look into your eyes to understand your intention behind your words. Camera angle is very important, and I want the camera a little bit higher than your eyes, pointing directly at you. Okay, tip number 4, look directly into the lens. Don't look at the picture of the person, and certainly don't look at yourself. If you're using a laptop, the lens is right in the middle at the top of your laptop screen. You want to look directly into that so you can have direct communication with the person on the other end. Tip number 5, get close to the camera. I know some people are shy, they don't want to get up close and personal, but people really want to see your face so they can see your expression. So bring the camera close. Don't be shy. We don't really care about the room you're in. We don't need to see a lot of details. We don't need to see your whole outfit. Bring the camera in close so you can have good, direct communication. It's more intimate and more satisfying. Okay, tip number 6 has to do with etiquette, and it's more important online than ever. When somebody else is talking, you need to be quiet. On video conferences, sometimes they turn into this jumble of everybody talking over each other. It's not effective and it's not successful. So when somebody else is talking, even if you have a question, be quiet, let them talk, save your question or comment for later. Okay, my last tip, my tip number 7, is also about etiquette, but this is about verbal mimicry. You gotta think that when you're having personal interactions in the same physical space, human beings use a lot of non-verbal cues. That doesn't work online when people could potentially be thousands of miles apart and looking at each other through these little tiny screens. Those nonverbal cues don't work. So what you need to do is find a verbal way to replace those nonverbal cues. In a physical one-on-one meeting, I'm going to use nonverbal cues like leaning in, making direct eye contact, nodding my head to let you know that I'm listening to what you're saying and what you're saying is important to me. In a virtual meeting, you need to find a way to replace those nonverbal cues with verbal cues.
So Lisa, when you just said Q3, you made me realize that
what I suggest is repeating little bits of what other people have said before you in your response. That's a way of acknowledging their input and letting them know that you're listening to what they're saying and what they're saying is important. It makes for a better, more successful, and more cohesive communication. Okay guys, thank you so much. I hope these tips were helpful. I hope they allow you to have more successful interactions online. Be safe everyone, take it easy. I'll see you next time.